Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about the upcoming transit of Venus in Cancer that's happening on the 21st of August 2025 and its impact on Virgo rising. So anybody with a Virgo rising, Virgo ascendant, Virgo Lagna or Moon in Virgo, this video is applicable for all of them. Okay, so guys, Venus, the planet of sensuality, the planet of beauty, luxury, romance, fashion, the planet of attraction, the planet of elegance. Okay, the planet that shines the most, the most beautiful planet. Okay, would be entering into the house of Moon, would be entering into the house of Cancer, which means the sensuality, the beauty of Venus would meet. Okay, the tenderness of Moon, and this particular transit is happening in your house of gains. So, Virgo people, I request you to watch this video till the end, because this particular transit is for you. It's about the money. Okay, it's only about the money and your luck. So, request you to watch this video till the end. This would give you a lot of insights about what is coming your way with this transit. So, before I talk to you about in detail about what is this transit bringing in for you guys, let me just give you a brief overview about what kind of areas are controlled by Venus in your chart. So, Virgo people, Venus is the lord of your second house. Second house is everything around money. So, there is only one house, which is second house, which is about the money and which is ruled by Venus. Okay, now the second thing is Venus lords your ninth house, which is the house of your luck, the house of your destiny. Okay, so Venus is a very, very important planet for you, Virgo people. And Venus is going to transit in the house of gains. So, guys, this is a beautiful Raj Yoga for wealth. When the Lord of Second, the Lord of Wealth sits in the house of gains. So, this is a Raj Yoga for wealth. Okay, from the 11th house, from where Venus would be transiting, Venus would be aspecting the 5th house of your romantic relationships. Okay, the 5th house of your speculation, your investment around stock market, the cryptocurrency. So that's what are the things that are going to get impacted. Now let's talk about this particular transit in detail. So as I said, second house lord would be in 11th house, guys. So which means 21st August onwards, you would see Virgo people. You would see that your money starts growing, your saving starts growing, your bank balance starts growing, the money in your wallet, that starts growing, the money in your bag, that starts growing, the money at your home, that starts growing. So everything around money, you would see it would grow. Okay, you would be able to save more. Okay, you would be able to accumulate more. And it is about your net worth would increase. You would see that your net worth has increased with this movement of Venus. Your net worth in the society would increase. Your liquid assets, your liquid assets would increase. So everything around money, the assets also, guys, in terms of gold, or if you want to go for some kind of a silver, that is also you would see. So beautiful transit around money. I mean, you would see money growing. Okay. Now, Venus is transiting in the 11th house. So, guys, what is 11th house? 11th house is the house of your social connections. It is the house of your professional connections. It is the house of your network. Okay. 11th house is the house of your wish fulfillment. Okay. 11th house is the house of gains. And 11th house is the house of some long-term desire that's getting fulfilled. I mean, this is the house for some long-term desire. So, with Venus being placed in the 11th house, which is the significator of luxury, okay, here you would see that, some long term desire of yours, it gets fulfilled with this movement after 21st of August. Some of the wish related to some ultra luxury, something you wanted to buy, or possess, okay, or maybe an experience. Maybe you want to go for a ultra luxury holiday. That's also, that experience also is could be somebody's wish. So this is the time you would see, like, whatever you wish. I mean, whatever is your long term wish, this is the time when you would see that's getting manifested with such a beautiful transit. Now, guys, if you see one thing, like, from the second, Venus is 10th from its own house, okay, and Venus is third from its own house. From the, if you see from the second house, okay, which is Venus Lords, it is 10th, and if you see the ninth house, it is third. So, guys, this is the time, and I also said this is the house of your network. So, guys, this is the time. Okay, and Virgo people, you people are already blessed with friends, at any stage of your life. Okay, you are in a good phase, you are in a bad phase. You would always get good friends and you would always get support from your friends. So this is the time for you. And Venus is transiting in the 11th house of your network, guys. So this is the time where you should not even miss a single opportunity of networking. Okay, be it professional networking, be it social networking, just attend each and every networking event, because what would happen is either you would gain through their experience, through their suggestion, or you would gain through their the business coming to you through your network. So this is beautiful time, and little bit of karma, because it is second 10th, so little bit of karma is required from your side, little bit of effort around networking, little bit of effort around communication, because it is a third from the ninth house, and you would see some great even if nothing, no gains happen, then also you would see, you would make such influential people your friends, that those people would be very useful relations you would see. So very high probability around gains, very high probability through your network, very high probability that you would make some influential people, some meaningful connections with them, and those people would always be giving you gains throughout your life. Okay, so this is also seen. So but please do not miss any opportunity around networking, guys. Okay, so and I already told you about the wish fulfillment and the long term desire. Now Venus from the 11th would be giving an aspect on the fifth house. So what is the fifth house? Fifth house is the house of your romantic relationships. So because this particular, the source of this aspect is coming from the house of your network, okay, or from the house of your elder siblings. So there could be a possibility that, like, if you're single, there could be a possibility that you may find your romantic partner within your network, within your social network, within your professional network. You could find your romantic partner with the help of your elder siblings also. Okay, that's the first thing. So very high probability, and Venus is the planet of love. So very high probability single people would find a partner. Okay, then the second thing is Venus in the fifth house. It is people who are already in a romantic relationship and facing issues. Okay, this is the time when you would see, because of the aspect of Venus, all those issues would get resolved, and your romantic relationship would strengthen. That's also seen. Now the next thing is people, females who want, I would say people who are planning to become parents, guys. This is the best time. Venus would completely, and this is the house of your kids also. So people, best time to conceive. Okay, now the third thing is you would see some great communication are coming around your kids also, in terms of their health, in terms of their academics, in terms of their extracurricular activities. Okay, now this is the house for speculation, guys. Which means if you have stocks with you, if you have cryptocurrency with you, you would see after 21st of August, you would gain through that. Okay, if you don't have it, guys, that's why I'm making this series. That's why I'm making this video 15 days in advance, because this is an extremely auspicious transit, and you have enough time after watching this video. You have enough time to do proper research around stock market, around cryptocurrency with your own risk with your own due diligence. Okay, you do a proper research, and if you feel okay, you should be going for some kind of an investment, I can just let you know that there is a very high probability around any kind of gains through speculation. So you may go for it, guys. Now the next thing is, this is the house for creativity also, and it's Venus, which means people who are into any creative profession. Okay, you are an artist, you are a painter, you are an actor. Okay, any kind of creative profession, you are there. This is the time when you would see a lot of gains coming in terms of your profession. Okay, in terms of your skill enhancement, you would see a great time. There would be gains through your profession, through your creativity. Now, this is also the house of startup, guys. So anybody who is planning to get into a startup, this is a perfect time. Anybody who's in the early stages of the startup, you would see a good kickstart. You would get through your network also. And if you are already you've spent some little bit of time in your startup, now then you would see you would start getting gains from that. So again, very beautiful time around the startup also. So I mean, that's, and in case you're planning to go for some kind of an education also, this is the house for education. So you would gain from that also. So that's mostly about the fifth house, guys. The seventh aspect of Venus. Now, because Venus is the lord of your ninth house. Okay, which means, and it is sitting in gains. So self-explanatory. Ninth house is the house of your bosses at work. So which means, you would gain through your bosses. Okay, you would gain through your leaders. Ninth house is the house of your father. So which means, you would gain through your father. It is also the house of long-term travel. So if you're planning to go for a long-term travel, you would see very good. You would experience gains. Okay, for your long-term travel. If you're planning to go for some higher education, okay, excellent time around that. Now, this is also the house of, guys, mentor, and we all know what is the importance of a mentor in today's times. Okay, so if you have a mentor, this is the time, have a dialogue with the mentor more frequently, because trust me, there is a very high probability that your mentor would give you some guidance and you would gain through that. Okay, if you don't have a mentor, guys, this is the time, when there is a very high probability that you will find a good guru, you would find a good mentor for yourself. Even, I would say a mentor could be an astrologer, a numerologist, or anybody which is related to your field, who is a specialist of your area, who can suggest you, what is the best way, who can, navigate the path. So, beautiful time, guys, around money, romantic relationships, your luck. You would see wealth. You would earn gains from your luck. You would earn money from your destiny. You would earn money from your luck. This is the house for all the good karmas which you have done in this birth, and that gets accumulated in this house. So now this is the house, this is the time when all your good karmas, the result of that, you would see that getting manifested. So beautiful time around money, guys, and gains. Now let's move on to who gets this impact. So that's the most important question. So Virgo people, Virgo rising, passing through with Venus times, Venus Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha, and the position of Venus in your natal chart. Okay, and that's also important consideration. You would see 100% of this impact. All these areas which I am talking, you would see 100% of this impact. However, Virgo people who are not passing through Venus times, guys, I would say it would be a drop in the ocean. It would be, say, 10 to 15% of an impact on your money and your finances and around your network. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk, guys. So Virgo people, if you've liked this video, I would request you to subscribe my channel, to press the bell notification, and to also add a comment, because your comment validates my effort. And if you have any questions related to this particular movement of Venus, okay, you can write in the comment. I will respond, and I will make sure that I will add something onto that which is of value for you. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great evening. Thanks.